clock signal today, family. Still running late. I'm going to be running late for about another, probably next week or so, too. So, tomorrow's going to be a real quick show because we have the field trip. We got travel quotes tonight, possibly, and we are on day 67. It says Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook Travel Quotes, compiled by Brother Hatim. All right, you get this on our site, gyenamejourney.com. Go on and support. We will be fundraising heavy right after this next G&J Mall. So, family, come on out and support. We're going to have a great MX festival, right? All the stuff is in the working right now. Get some deposits paid before we start running our mouth about who's going to be there. But it's going to be a nice time. Like and share so that people know about it. We also had a mall on April 27th. G&J Mall on April 27th. Spaces are going fast. So, because we had people paying right after the last one. We want to keep this, like I said, we stabilizing the culture. All right, so day 67. For the birds that cannot soar, God has provided low branches. That's a Turkish proverb. The house does not rest upon the ground, but upon a woman. That's a Mexican proverb. The house does not rest upon the ground, but upon a woman. That's a Mexican proverb. Last, no wanderer can ever know the full meaning of a home. That's Africa. No wanderer can ever know the full meaning of a home. Wow. Alright, so yeah, we're going to have a powerful discussion about that. I think I'm going to have to find a way to make sure we have the show, because I got to be up a lot earlier because we got to be at the school by 7 a.m. We still have some seats available for those who would be interested in joining us as Gye-Nyame embarks on Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But family, first off, I need to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is the place where your hustle builds muscle, right? And this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Shouts out to Miss Aisha and Brother Calvin, Kwame, Keacher. What's up, bro? Good morning. This is a Heart of December production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, drink. Oh man. Grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Let them pour you some water. Drink. What should I say? Let's pour this. Drink. drink. Or should I say, move, yeah, drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Fam, just raise your glass. Drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, in. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But to stay healthy, breathe, drink, eat, move. Go to your appropriate and get some sleep. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink it with me, fam. Drink. Drink some water. Alright, family, let's get this toast up and move it. We are at 5:57. So let's go and let's get these ancestors toasted. So, I left my ladle downstairs because as y'all know, I'm brewing right now. Hopefully, I will have somewhere around 12 gallons. 9 of them I'm going to push off. 3 I'm going to have to keep. I got to do some experiments. And then I'm going to start brewing right after that immediately again. Well, that's at least the plan right now. Then also, one of the things I want to try also, I want to do some fermented tea. Just the fermented tea. You know, and maybe bring a sample batch of that. Because I want people to know how simple it is in many ways for us to plug into healthy things, right? So let's say you don't have a SCOBY. You still could get you some raw honey and some green tea and just let it sit. Listen, that is, it's good. It's good. And it don't even take that long. I'm talking like 3 days. Just 3 days, boom. You got you a carbonated, fermented health drink. So all of the benefits of the green tea and all of the benefits of the honey are still available to you, right? You just don't have as many extra bacteria and yeast for the microbiome, but it still has some. So it's simple things that we could do, you know. But all right, so family, let's get this thing going. Lifting up our glass to our creator, by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up the glass and we salute, and then of course, family, we say Ashe. Then we get to our illustrious list of our ancestors, man. And it's always a pleasure to lift up the list and salute. You know, family, we are over 3 years strong. I'm thinking, man, so, like I said, those that want to get their ancestors on the list, it's one of two ways. First off, you can follow us on our Facebook page. Go to the page. You can message us your ancestors, Gye-Nyame Journey Media, or just Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook, or you could text G and J to 25456. 25456, and that puts you on the black signal. You don't get the text every morning for the Daily Toast, but you are for when we send out major texts. You're in the loop, but even through that, you get in touch with us, and then after you get accepted in, you go and send us a text about your ancestors. All right, here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, and Davis, Herman Brown Sr., or you can just post them up on this timeline. It'll send me a signal, and I'll get back to you. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, and Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walton, Christopher Pendergast, Sidney Lena, Chris Alfine, Clement Janine Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappet, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L., Normal X, Pet Mile Rye, Malika Pacour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luxor brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sir Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Beautiful Farmer, I go So Sue, Shil Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selma Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quayle, Jerenia Thornton, Bernice Quayle, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, May Travis, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Henry Lester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Elder Amitab Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs II, Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didymont Arias, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Please, at my birth, father's mom, she passed away when I was 5. Just learned about her. Ruth, is that Lane Johnson? I see 2 L's. Where's my pen? Ooh, my children. Children! So is iron. That's 2 I's. Iron. Johnson. Got it down. Oh, God. Girl, there you go, making my mornings hard now. Come on now. So it's Elaine. 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 All right. Got her in. So let's go and finish reading. I like that. Elaine. William Walter West. Nigella Parrish. Elder Basiji Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, U.D. Spratley, Calvin Spratley, Charles Wharton, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Leland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suanne Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. Y'all confused me. You confused me with this name, man. Sounds like Elaine. But it's spelled with an I. Alright. It's your grandma, I got you, girl. Elaine. Uncle Buki, Gypsy. Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. Reverend Roosevelt Word the First. Sage Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Toure, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Ann Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lisa and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lee Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Leroy Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shechem Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Roserine Colfer, George Swan, Edmond Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Now to the Black Book. Let's get them. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denise Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isin, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Albert Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley and Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson. We lift up our glass to all of our ancestors and we say Ashe. From their family, we move and we go to the present moment. Right now, in this present moment, we are on Ujamaa. Great Ujamaa to each and every last one of y'all. I'm looking forward to today. This is the rock and roll call day. So we lift up our glass for that. But also I'm excited because tonight we're going to get some sleep and get up and go to Detroit. We're going to get to go explore our history. Hopefully some of y'all be joining us. We still have some seats open. And it's not just for, it's for young people, but it's not just for young people because we need some of the elders to go so that they can be reminded about some stuff. Some of y'all hiding some information. Y'all done forgot it. We want to resurrect it. We want to shake you up. You know? All right. Ujamaa, for those that don't know, Ujamaa is the principle of the day. It's the name of this Ujamaa, right? We on Ujamaa today, right? We in this moment, and we want you to activate your reticular formation, and we want you to seek out Ujamaa in our community. Where's it popping off at? Take a picture. Write a post. Post it up on Gye-Nyame so we know what's going on. And I want to thank all those that's, because y'all, man, listen, that private Gye-Nyame group, y'all killing the game, right? So we lift up our glass to this moment. Today, for those that don't know, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. The demonic principle is reciprocity. Today is the day of gratitude. That's what we teach in the M7. Green is the color. Can't find my green shirt. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Yao. Female is Ya. Shouts out to the Ya. We got one. I think we got one Ya in the family right now, right? Maybe we got more. Y'all need to sign off on your day names. Let me know your day names. Hell, if you only want to show up once a week, show up on your day, right? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From the present moment, keeping our pact with our ancestors and keeping our pact with our future generations. We move to celebrate the future generations. We celebrate them in advance, letting them know that we are laying the foundation upon which y'all will be able to erect your greatness. So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, we doing the work. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. Then from there, we move straight back to you, family. What is it that you need in this moment? Take this moment. Come on. Man. We toast and we say, Ashe, last but not least, I toast the most marvelous, fantastic, magnificent, unbelievably talented, inspirational individual in the room. I lift my glass to you. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, I say. When are we turning in our Malcolm X Festival monies? Okay. That is due on the last day of April. The last day of April. So then we could go on, get that out the way, and we can start paying for stuff. So everybody should have their money in. All Gye-Nyame family should have their money in by the last of April. But like I said, community, we're gonna extend for people that want to donate to the MX Fest, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can send that money into paypal.me/GNJ1. Anybody that want to donate to the Malcolm X Festival, just send it right there. paypal.me/GNJ1. Mature. All right, I'm gonna put this in my coffee. All right, family. It was a great toast with y'all. Y'all have a great day. I will see you before sunrise. I may see you tonight at 9 p.m. I still got to find out if my phones are working. See you at 9 p.m. And if not, I will see you in less than 24 hours. Peace out, fam. Yes, sir. I would do that. Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone. All right, peace.